Wow. Well, I got a brake grinding here. So I just thought I'd make a little tape. 09 Subaru Forester front brake, grinding like hell. First of all, it was kind of making a noise. And I thought maybe I had a bearing going out or something. I was coming down the freeway and I could hear this wah, 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 wah. Uh-oh, got a bearing going. Oh, wrong socket. So, check her out, see what's up. If you don't know how to get a tire off, that's how. Let's see what I got going on here. Oh yeah, we got the inside one grinding. Can you feel it? It's grinding, I know that. So what do I got here? I have some brake shoes for this puppy. Yep, I do. I rebuild brakes all the time and stuff, so if I got like 90% on a brake pad or 50, see that? That one's got like 25% or, no, it's got 50. So I just, like when I do a whole brake job, I save these pads. So then when I have a problem, see that one's too thin to use. I don't know if you can see that. Quite a difference. I don't know if that's, yeah, this is the brake, ain't it? The size? Yep, that's the brake right there. So I got brand new pads for this thing. There's another one. So I have a brand new set of pads for the front of this because I've saved old stuff and reused it and did stuff that, you know, unconventional. Call it a hack, brake hack, whatever you want. I got Chevy truck brakes in here. I got all kinds of brakes. I got the rear shoes for the, oh no, this one doesn't have rear shoes, that's right. That was my other Subaru Forester. All right, so now what I gotta do, I should turn my wheel. Let's see. First of all, I gotta get a car stand, a jack stand. And then I'm not working on this without one. I would say always use a jack stand. I mean, you know, you don't want to get, imagine what it's like being pinched under this thing. I can't even imagine, so I don't want to imagine, so just put jack stands under that. Car won't fall, it'll just sit on the jack stand. I can actually sit it down. Wow, that might be causing my front end issue too. I got a big rubber grommet here that's all wore out. That could create a vibration or a wall. I better get a new one of them. That is a drop passenger side front. That would be the A-frame. A-frame back grommet. So I'll have to fix that. I need to return the wheel so it's easier to work on. Tools. Over here. Yep, I am a shade tree mechanic. There's very few of us left, actually. All right, what size is that? That is a millimeter. What millimeter is it? Now, it's close. No, I don't think so. What size is that? Okay, so this is a 12, 13, maybe 14. Close, no cigar. Yes. I'm one of those guys with a toolbox like that. And look at this 14 millimeter. What size is this one? Ooh, 9/16. Ooh, it works. Yeah, right. Put that in there besides me. Leverage. You always hear me talking about the leverage. There it is. The other one broke. I gotta have a clamp here somewhere. My brake to go back in. What I ought to do is right now take a pry bar or a big screwdriver. I don't think this one's big enough. I think I got a drift pin. It is a punch, but I call it a drift because that's what people called it in my younger life. See, now that is not the part I want. I gotta get this in there and start prying it around. And you gotta get a screwdriver. A drift is okay. This is a punch, but if it's used for industrial purposes, it's a drift pin. It lines up holes. If you've got a hole here and a hole here, that thing will go and line them right up. So now, I guess I gotta pry this over this way or something. Let's see, what do I got? I got a fork for various things. Tie rods, ball joints. And then you just keep tapping that in there with something very small. You don't want to break it. And that will eventually back that brake off with enough slop that you can fit these in there. Because right now, you're over a ½ inch of room short with those pistons, so you got to either get a C-clamp, which that's probably what I just let's pull it apart, get a C-clamp. Oh, bummer. Christmas is over, huh? I haven't seen you in a month. I missed you, you know. I see you every day. Just so you know. I do notice things. It's going. She's one of the college girls that lives across the street from me here. And I always say hi to everybody because they watch my house, they watch my stuff. When I'm out of town, one day, for instance, there was a couple of young kids came over here and they were taking a bicycle out of my yard. And two college girls said, "Hey, who are you? You don't live there." Saved my bike. So, pays to say hi to some people, I guess, once in a while. All right, that should be loose enough. I got a C-clamp on it. All right, so is that loose? Yep. Where are my gloves? That's what I got them for, right? January the 23rd. It's 12323. Quite the date, huh? Usually don't say the dates, but pull that out. Pull this one out. Back these things out of here, and then see if I can get the new ones in without too big of an issue. What is that right there? Oh, that's for a Chevy. No, that's for the back of this car. Okay, so this you would call a drift, okay? Because it's not a punch because you can't hammer on this end. So this is a drift pin. Anyway, that's what I was talking about. A drift. Now let's see, how do I get this thing off of here? Do I gotta remove that whole thing? No. I've got to pry this out of there. I do believe. Yep, there you go. All right. Worked on a lot of brakes. Can't remember how to do every one of them in life. You know, you gotta kind of remember, look at the thing. I've never taken a vehicle in for a brake job in my life. I mean, never, ever, ever. Haven't even considered it, actually. I know that's weird, but that's how us shade tree mechanics are. All right. Those look in pretty good shape. My rubber seals are good. You can see them, they're all in good shape. The pads are terrible. Holy crap. This one ain't bad. Must be that middle one. Ooh. Ah! Metal on metal on metal. How bad is that? Actually, it's pretty smooth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of these. These are ceramic. And this was new last time I did my brakes. See, I got a couple of new studs in there. I forgot about those. These are ceramic. And they're very hard on rotors, okay, and calipers. Actually, the calipers get wore right down from them, but the rotors, I noticed too that I've ruined rotors with ceramics, and I don't know why. You know what? I don't think these are ceramics. These are the next grade down, I believe. Well, that's good, because they'll cut right in and form right to that brake cylinder, the rotor, and polish it. See. Because it just started grinding this morning. So in other words, I just flipped. I heard it squeaking when I was up north last week, and that was 2,000 miles ago. I heard this thing squeaking, and the pad came off it that fast. That is hard to believe. Wow, it's amazing. That would come off that fast, but they do. I don't even know if that's the right brake for this car. That's not. That is not the brake. Too big. They're not going to fit in there. These right here are too. I wonder if this is my other Subaru. Could be. Look at that shit. Well, no, I'm not taking a grinder to these. And yes, that's what's in my brain right now. Use your grinder! Use your grinder! Hey, guess what? Guess what? Okay, see those ears? They're called dogs, okay? See this dog? Way smaller, see it? That's the difference. That's it. Completely the same. Except for the dog, the ear. Son of a gun. So what do? Pull one of these off and put it on the back? Oh, this one don't have one on there, does it? No. This one don't have one of those covers. So I guess I'll just shove it on there. Can't see why not. See if it goes in there. If it goes in there, oh, look at that. My brake will not be grinding today when I go to work. I don't think. Let's see. Yep, there you go. Okay, so now this is only going to last a month or two because that rotor is shot, you know. It's ground on. So what that means is I got to have it redone. Wow, here's another one of them. There's another. Wow, there's several of those here. Well, I suppose I should get some WD-40 or something, but I had my locomotive oiler out here. What am I doing to get this thing? Am I going to back that off of there, I wonder? Pull that off of there? Yep. That comes out of there, look at that. So what's got to do, yeah, it's got to be changed. Try and get that out of there. Boy, is that corroded. Whew. I did this once before with one of these, and they're a bugger. Hard to get them moving again. Oil's the only way you can do it. Maybe grease. Well, it's freed up more than it was. Getting better. See that? It's a long ways from doing that, ain't it? So, that means I gotta move it with my right arm, I guess, which is a bastard because it hurts. But more oil. More oil. Anyway, this thing's about 40 bucks probably, and then a pain in the butt to clean it out and take it out of there, and hopefully you don't strip it out of here, because then you got to buy this whole part. Yeah, it's great. That's why there are no mechanics anymore. They all work on the internet. It's a lot easier to troubleshoot stuff like that than it is this stuff. Troubleshooting is where the hard part of automobiles or mechanic, you know, unless you, I mean, it takes your whole life to get to know stuff, and then you get old, you can't do it anyway. I mean, I can do stuff, but I'll tell you, my arm, I can hardly do anything. Like if I had to change the starter on this car, I'd probably have to hire somebody to do it, because it'll affect my arm. It's not worth it. I mean, I got to go have shoulder surgery anyway. This will be my second rotator thing because I keep living my life, you know. It lasted me 5 years, the last one, but that was because I helped pull that guy out of the lake and I almost yanked my arm off. But it was all right. I mean, you know, when you just react to something, you know, it's not like you got a choice, you know. Because I'll tell you, when that guy was in the water and I seen him, I never even thought of not saving him. I never even thought of not helping him. And there's other guys standing there watching him. I didn't understand. Well, when I got done, I understood. They said they didn't want to die. I mean, I guess I get that point. I really don't want to die either. Not particularly. I mean, I'm not afraid to die, but I don't want to. Oh, how the hell do I get that bag out of there, huh? Well, there it is under my foot. I may have to try and get this out of there and clean it up. I don't know. I'm going to do that. I have a vice grip, I think. That's the only way I can even try to get that out of there. Nothing to grab onto it with. It's freed up a little, but I don't think it's freed up enough to move. Maybe. I'll try, huh? Oh, it moves, but very little. So that's probably what we gotta do is keep moving it. Yep. And then turn it. Ooh, it's getting way easier. Wrench fell right off it. It's so easy to move now. Alright. Glob that somewhere in there. Ooh, look at that. Huh, like brand new just about. It's starting to work. Well, that's all you gotta do. See that? 40 bucks. You know how long that would have took me to change that? And I've changed those and screwed them up. Because I Thought, oh, I'm gonna screw it. It's faster. Just change it. No, it ain't. No, it's not. You gotta go to the store. You gotta make sure you get the right one, and you gotta get this thing out of here. And I'm telling you, I had a hell of a time. I know I busted one of them off once. And then you heat this up, and it's soft. And then it's not a hardened, well, it's cast iron, so or cast steel, I'm sure. Maybe you could use it like that. I don't know. Oh, look at that. Huh. It moves.
See you later.
Bye. Nice seeing ya. Push it on there. Cover the bolt. There you go. Wow. Nice. Nice. It's a relief, actually, you know. Yeah, you can make a 5-minute video on this, but you know what? Then you don't get nothing explained to you. All you get is the video of fixing the brake. Well, that's great if that's what you want, but I have a personality and enough, you know, enough wisdom and experience to talk. And not everybody likes to talk. I get it. Probably why I've been a professional auctioneer for 45 years. Because I like to talk. I don't know. But I mean, some of this is tedious, but most of it's pretty. Look at that. Wow, like brand new. Yeah, baby. Look at that with my fingers. All right. Put this back together. Now those cylinders should be in there enough. Yep. Look at that. Right on there, baby. Look at that. Right on there. You don't want to hit too hard, you know. Just hit enough. Not that, I mean, you're not trying to drive anything. You're just bumping it so, you know, because it's rusty and old, this thing. I mean, you can put anti-seize on everything if you want. I usually do, but it's winter and I don't want my stuff all out here. And I'm not making an excuse. I'm just not putting anti-seize on it right now. When I got to redo this brake in a month, and it's maybe warmer outside, I might. But it is January 23rd, like I said, and I'm outside on my knees in the parking lot. Well, now. Oh, yeah, that's great. Those old knees. Ah. Yeah. Huh. Well, I'm ready to bump that in. Sticking out too far away. Anyway, don't try and force it. Now, see, these are all full anti-seize. See that? The important parts are already done like that. But I just, oh, I know that's too far. That looks about right, and it is. Okay, so this brake is pretty wiped. I mean, all I gotta do is put the tire back on now. I fixed it, and I'll bet my wobble's gone on the front end. See ya. All right. Well, that should be it. Take her for a ride. See if she stopped doing everything.